Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Well, an early morning weather alert led to some confusion for some Madison County residents, and the Laurel County Sheriff's Office has issued a golden alert. We've got all the details on those stories today, plus lots more right here live at 5. But first, in our Channel 9 big story of the day, WBON TV 9 has more details today surrounding the robbery attempt of the Cumberland Valley National Bank here in Richmond yesterday. According to the citation, 39-year-old Jason D. Sparks of Richmond allegedly entered the bank around noon yesterday wearing black clothing, black boots, a black beanie, black sunglasses, and a surgical mask. The teller on duty advised Richmond police that Sparks slid a note across the counter that said, "Be calm, I have a gun. Give me an envelope of 100s and 50s. Sparks allegedly made off with a little over $1,000 before employees tripped the silent alarm. Sparks was apprehended in a nearby apartment complex shortly after the robbery. He was processed last night in the Madison County Detention Center and is currently facing first-degree robbery charges. Well, today around 1 p.m. right here in Madison County, emergency personnel responded to the overpass at Union City for an injury accident with a person entrapped in a vehicle. The unidentified driver was taken to the University of Kentucky Hospital for treatment. This is an ongoing story as more details become available right here on WBON TV Channel 9. We will, of course, bring those to you. Well, some Madison Countyans were alarmed earlier this morning as an unmistakable sound of the emergency sirens filled the air. WBON TV spoke with Deputy Judge Executive Jill Williams. In an interview conducted by WBON, Williams explained that the county's emergency response systems are linked to a regional weather emergency service that gives out general regional alerts. Williams told WBON that these regional alerts can affect large areas and do not always represent imminent hazards in Madison County when sent out to the affiliate counties. Around 4 a.m., an alert was received by the Madison County Emergency Management Agency personnel, prompting the sirens to be activated in the area. Williams states that the activation of the sirens was protocol and that the operators followed guidelines for activation. Williams went on to further state that the officials have spoken with staff about more in-depth decision-making to prevent similar inconveniences for the public in the future. Well, authorities have issued a golden alert for a missing man from London. According to the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, Ryan King, age 31, has been missing since Tuesday morning. King has a mental disability, stands about 5 foot 10 inches tall, and weighs about 150 pounds. He was last seen wearing a red sleeveless shirt, blue jeans, and boots. If you have any information on King's whereabouts, please contact the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. That phone number is 606-864-6600. Well, as high school seniors around the country decide their post-graduation plans, one student took a unique approach to the application process. Serena, a senior at Model Lab School in Richmond, Kentucky, applied to a whopping 188 colleges and universities and was accepted to 186 of those. Serena explained that she had initially put off the college admissions process until September, which left her with limited options for schools to apply to. However, she discovered that many schools offered free application fees through Common App and decided to apply to as many as possible. Ultimately, Serena chose to attend the University of Kentucky, staying close to home to be near her family and friends. Another impressive aspect of Serena's application process was the fact that she received more than $13 million in scholarships from those schools that she applied to. Congratulations to Serena. Well, a tragic end to a search for a missing man in southeastern Kentucky was announced by the Laurel County Sheriff's Office early this morning. Sean Martin, a 31-year-old man, was found deceased, with officials confirming that it appears he fell from a cliff. Martin was last seen on Monday afternoon at around 3 p.m. on Cloud Subdivision Road, just west of London. In a Facebook post, the department expressed their condolences to Martin's family and friends. The community has also expressed sadness over the loss of a young life, and many are sharing messages of support for loved ones left behind. The investigation into the circumstances surrounding Martin's fall is ongoing. Well, Governor Andy Beshear has announced an expansion in Kentucky's manufacturing sector as Big Rapids Products prepares to invest $4.5 million to extend its presence in Montgomery County. The expansion will create 44 new full-time jobs in the area. Big Rapids Products' Mount Sterling facility at 310 Flint Drive will expand to accommodate an additional machinery and equipment to increase its production capacity. The move reflects the growing demands of the company's customer base. Kentucky's thriving manufacturing sector has seen significant growth, with more than 580 new locations or expansion projects investing almost $22 billion and creating over 29,400 full-time jobs. Amazing numbers there. Well, according to authorities, a toddler was put in danger after a heavily intoxicated man, Bill Griffey, failed to watch over the child near a busy highway in Elk Creek. On Thursday at around 1 p.m., the Sheriff's Department received a call reporting a young child in a diaper wandering around South Highway US 421. The child had crossed the busy highway to reach a neighbor's house. Upon arrival, police found Griffey passed out on the ground while the toddler had a soiled diaper and clothing. Billy Griffey, 53, was charged with endangering the welfare of a minor, first-degree wanton endangerment, and public intoxication by Chief Deputy Sheriff Clifton Jones. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. The temperatures are looking better, and I think that rain might finally be moving out of the area. We've got meteorologist Susie Martin. She's in the Weather Center with all the details coming up next.
You won't believe the deals at the D&J Customer Appreciation Event on May 20th. Come out for free fish sandwiches in L8 from 11 to 1. Half off 20-pound propane refills limit 1. 30% off all non-Blackstone grills. 20% off Husqvarna handheld items. Buy one, get one body plants and paint. And the first 100 customers will get a 5-gallon bucket. Any non-sale item you can put in the bucket will be 20% off. Saturday, May 20th at D&J Ace Hardware at the corner of Highways 89 and 52 in Irving.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Here's a message from the Richmond Fire Department. Fire moves fast. That's why you need to plan ahead to potentially save your life or someone else's. You may only have 3 minutes or less to escape once a fire starts in your home. Take these steps to help increase your survival rate. Install working smoke alarms. Close all the doors inside your home and create and practice a fire safety plan. Doing these tips can help prepare for and keep your family safe in the event of a fire.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Those temperatures seem to be on the move up, and it looks like that rain might be on the way out. We've got meteorologist Susie Martin in the Weather Center with all the details of the forecast for the week.
Thank you so much, Gwendolyn, for the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Susie Martin. We have an area of high pressure and control that's going to result in a few dry days here. With lots of sunshine, we'll be gradually warming as well. But by the end of the week, and unfortunately just in time for Mother's Day, we are tracking the potential for thunderstorms as we shift to a more active pattern. But for now, this high is keeping us very stable. So as we look at our temperature scenario overnight and our overall conditions, very quiet, and we do see our lows bottoming out in the low 50s, upper 40s for the area. We have this ridge of high pressure that's dominating, and this has been really resulting in a sluggish state in the atmosphere. But this high is going to be with us for the next couple of days, which is going to result again in lots of sunshine for the region. A lack of moisture is going to make way for minimal cloud cover, so we'll have a couple of bright days ahead. As you can see, not a whole lot going on our forecast in terms of precipitation or cloud cover for that matter. Our lows tonight bottoming out in the upper 40s and lower 50s, as we mentioned. And we do expect to warm to near 80 degrees by tomorrow. We've got lots of sun in the works. There's our hourly forecast. It should be warming up pretty nicely and peaking at around 79 degrees for Stanton. We've got Lancaster at 78 for Berea as well, with widespread sunshine across the region. But look how much warmer we'll be come Thursday. So we're going to be bumping it up a few notches as we build into the 80s, even the mid 80s as we look out towards Boonville, where temperatures are going to be running about 5 to 10 degrees above the average. Here's our extended forecast, though. We mentioned the threat for end of week thunderstorms. Scattered rain and rumbles will be anticipated Friday, with rain and thunderstorm threats for our Mother's Day weekend. We will be warm. High temperatures in the 80s before we cool by early next week. Back to you, Gwendolyn.
Thanks, Susie. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, tragic news today out of Laurel County, where a fatal traffic crash has occurred, claiming the life of one driver. According to Sheriff John Ruth, the Laurel County Sheriff's K-9 Shift Sergeant Gary Mueller is investigating the incident, which happened at approximately 3:30 on Monday, May the 8th. The two-vehicle collision took place on Tomcat Trail near Rose Jones Lane, approximately 3 miles east of London. Sergeant Mueller reports that a Honda car traveling eastbound on Tomcat Trail crossed the center line and collided with a westbound Dodge SUV, resulting in a fatal injury to the Honda driver. The roadway was wet at the time of the accident. The driver of the Honda, identified as Shayna Lester, 44 of London, was transported by Ambulance Inc. of Laurel County to St. Joseph Hospital, London, for treatment. Was pronounced deceased a short time later. The driver of the Dodge SUV, identified as Kara Smith, 31 of London, was also transported to St. Joseph Hospital, London, for treatment of her injuries. She also had 3 small children in the vehicle with her. It's currently unknown if they sustained any injuries. Assisting at the scene for the Sheriff's Office were Laurel County Deputy Stephen Walker and Deputy Noah Ritchie. Additionally, Bush Fire and Rescue Ambulance of Laurel County, London County Rescue Squad, and Laurel County Coroner's Office also assisted at the scene and on that investigation. Well, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, also known as NOAA, Kentucky has experienced its 4th billion-dollar weather disaster in the past 2 years. The windstorm that occurred on March the 3rd, 2023, topped nearly 80-mile-per-hour winds and caused 4 fatalities, including a woman in Lexington who was inside of her car when a tree fell on it. More than 500,000 people in Kentucky were without power, and cleanup crews worked around the clock to clear debris and restore power. This event is one of 25 separate billion-dollar weather disasters that have occurred in the U.S. over the past 25 months, with Kentucky being hit by 4. In 2021, the U.S. recorded $20 billion in weather events, costing about $38 billion. In 2022, there were 18 events, costing a total of $210 billion. And the March 3rd windstorm joins the other billion-dollar weather events in Kentucky, including the historic February ice storm of 21, the deadly tornado outbreak of December 21, and the flash floods in the summer of 2022. Despite these natural disasters, Kentuckians have come together and shown resilience in the face of adversity. President Biden approved a major disaster declaration for the largest windstorm in the region's history. This is not for the first time that the president has provided aid for Kentucky in the past 25 months. Kentuckians have faced these natural disasters together, and they will continue to support each other and the future. The Kentucky State Police is committed to ensuring the safety of drivers on our roadways and highways. As part of their proactive measures, they conduct various roadside safety checkpoints and patrol problematic areas in the district. Through these efforts, they aim to promote safety and provide a deterrent for those who violate laws contained in the Kentucky Revised Statutes. These checkpoints focus on identifying operator impairment, vehicular equipment deficiencies, and valid licensing of drivers in Kentucky. The KSP also addresses other violations of law and public safety issues that arise during the checkpoints. By concentrating their efforts on checking for violations of Kentucky traffic and regulatory laws, the Kentucky State Police can increase the safety of citizens within the Commonwealth. The areas served by Post 7 include Madison, Clark, Estill, Lee, Owsley, Jackson, Mercer, Boyle, Lincoln, Garrett, and of course, Jessamine counties. And with that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Dawson Roll. He is coming in with sports right after this break.
The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Did you know Markham and Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Today is an athlete spotlight from Micah Whitaker. Let's get a close look into Micah's basketball career. Here's Dawson Roll with sports.
I'm Micah Whitaker, and I'm here at Madison Southern doing an athlete profile.
The athlete spotlight is finally back. After 2 weeks, it's time to showcase a local Madison County athlete. As you just saw, this time around, I'm showcasing Micah Whitaker, a soccer and basketball star at Madison Southern High School. Whitaker, who will be a rising junior in the fall, is getting a basketball focus today. I went down to Madison Southern last week and met Micah in the gym, who was hanging out with his teammate Jay Rose and shooting around with him. Like most basketball players, Whitaker got started at a young age, playing some local youth travel teams in the area.
Yeah, I started probably when I was about 4 or 5. I started playing out with just the YMCA, had a couple teams, and then I started playing travel at a young age too. And yeah, that's just how I got into it.
Now every athlete works hard to be good at their sport, or multiple sports in Micah's case. Playing soccer and basketball is a constant grind that Whitaker knows is a great athletic journey for himself.
There's always a lot of traveling, always a lot of practicing. It's busy, it can be hard on your body. It's a great journey, great learning experience always, and love to get something out of it.
Now this may be a look into Micah's basketball career, but I can't skip over soccer, especially when you mention which sport he likes best.
Personally, I think that there may be I may be better at one than the other, but I love them both. I may like soccer a little bit more than basketball.
Hopefully Coach Wright didn't hear that one, Micah. Now before big basketball games, Micah gets locked in, as he said he loves listening to some of his favorite artists, like Lil Baby, Polo G, and Moneybagg Yo. These important pregame traditions are just a part of every game for Micah before he suits up with his team to go play on the hardwood.
Before every game, we all gather up and we all say the Lord's Prayer, and then after the game, when we win or lose, at the end of the day, we're still family, so we all pray for each other.
In his time as part of Madison Southern's basketball team, Whitaker says he's enjoyed every bit of it with his teammates.
It's been a great journey so far. I love my teammates. I'm glad that I get to play with these dudes, and it's been a journey. It's been some up and downs and stuff, but I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything else.
Now I mentioned Micah is a multi-sport athlete, but he may be trying his hand on the green, as he's recently picked up on playing golf.
Recently I picked up on golf last year. I've gotten a lot better at it. Golf's fun. It's something that I can get my mind off things with. It's pretty peaceful, and my swing's not bad at all.
Did you hear that? He's got a pretty good swing. He could join the team at Southern. When Whitaker gets a few moments away from being an athlete, he enjoys hanging out with his friends and watching sports, noting that he's a big Milwaukee Bucks fan and a UK basketball fan. Since this is a basketball-focused profile, I had to ask him one of the most important questions you can ask a hooper. Who's your GOAT?
Right now, probably Giannis, and then my GOAT is actually got to be LeBron.
LeBron's always a great choice for the GOAT. I'll stick with NJ for now, though. Every hooper wants to leave their mark on the court and with their teammates. Micah is going big for his personal goals to accomplish while playing basketball down at Madison Southern.
1,000 points scored, that'd be a dream come true probably. I'd like for us to get a region championship or a state championship. That's what I'd love to do, be able to leave here with.
That sounds like a great teammate and basketball player to me. Now Micah is impressive in the classroom too, boasting a 4.0 GPA. The bond he has with his teammates is top-notch too. Whether Micah is in practice or just scoring on teammate Jay Rose in one-on-ones, he's always focused on being a great person and a great athlete. Okay, now I'll show Jay scoring on Micah too, just to be fair. But in all seriousness, Micah is a great basketball player with a kind personality and bright future in athletics. It was sure a pleasure to head down to Berea and get a chance to hang with him and see his budding basketball talent show. Today, it's all about you, man. I'm rooting for you in your AAU career, soccer career, and basketball career at Madison Southern. With 2 more years left, expect many big things coming soon from Micah Whitaker. That's going to wrap it up for this athlete profile. I hope you enjoyed your spotlight, Micah. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports update. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news right here live at 5, including it's Tuesday. We've got the Tasty Tuesday lineup right after this.
WBON TV 9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV 9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV 9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Well, welcome back to Live at 5. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It is Tasty Tuesday right here in Madison County. That is at the Irvin McDowell Park. Just started at 5 o'clock, and that's going to go all the way until 8 p.m. Tonight, live music is offered by the Sweet Spires. Also, vendors on site tonight will be the Catfish Bucket, Piggin' Out, the Speedy Garcia Mexican Food Truck, Poppy's Ice Cream Truck, Aaron's Pantry, and of course the Dreaming Creek Brewery and Chenault Vineyards will be there as well. Go out and enjoy that. Well, after a devastating fire over the weekend, the owners of a southern Kentucky business are beginning the process of rebuilding. Idle Time Marine, located in the Braunston community of Pulaski County, took to their Facebook page to share the news of the fire. According to the post, the fire broke out on Saturday afternoon after the business had already closed. While there is currently no estimate for the damages, the owners have acknowledged that it appears to be extensive. However, they remain optimistic and they are determined to make sure that they build that back. Thanks so much for joining us today right here on Live at 5. Get out and enjoy the Tasty Tuesdays and then come right back here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow live at 5.